Man, it's an honor and a privilege, man, for real. Like,
Man, thanks for having me, man.
the
Thanks for
incredible.
having me, man. I've been wanting to do this for a minute since the first one. I wanted to come and holler at y'all. So, but it's perfect timing.
Oh man.
See how God work. Perfect timing.
Word, word. We're sitting here with the incredible AR Wesley. I mean, he wears so many hats, man. But today we really gonna focus on one, which is the incredible artist within.
Mm.
And for those of you that don't know, definitely the bringer of the '92 drug flow. But actually, you got another project coming on. Actually about to be released, which is what we're gonna discuss and talk about briefly. But I'm gonna get to the goal, man. I'm gonna get to the goal. For those of you that don't know, man, how did you get your start as an artist? You know, what made you just like wake up one day and
Nah, damn, that's crazy. I actually, I've been doing music, you know what I'm saying, like writing and stuff like that, but, I guess you can say I started taking it seriously because I went to jail, and, you know what I'm saying, that kind of was like a wake-up call, and then when I got out, I was like, alright, I'm gonna have to take this seriously, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't about to be coming back up in this motherfucker, you know what I mean, like, nah, I'm alright. So, I started, you know what I'm saying, getting serious and, searching for, places to record, producers, and, actually, I wasn't even really knowledgeable enough to even search for a producer when I started. It was just like, it's like, alright, fuck it, I'm gonna take it seriously, you know what I'm saying, got a couple beats, put together a little project, you know what I'm saying, put that out, and, just started meeting people, networking.
the name AR Wesley. Now, I mean, I have my ideas as to what it means. I thought it meant something like automatic repeater of words or something like that. And I was like, man, that's cold. Assault rifle Wesley. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy. It's like the simplest thing in the world. Growing up, I never used to tell people my name was Arnold. I tell them, my middle name, which is Quinn. So I always tell everybody. So it's people to this day still know me as that, but and they don't know my real name. But basically once I, because I never really liked my name. So once I started accepting, okay, this your name, you know what I mean? Like, I started just introducing myself to people as Arnold, and then, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers was just like, nah, nigga, we gonna call you AR.
I hear, from off camera that you actually moved out of town. I mean, moved out of town for a period of time, which is kind of mind blowing to me. Considering that you are one of the staples of really the Milwaukee Renaissance right now, the Milwaukee music Renaissance. So, what the freak was that about, man? Where'd you go, and what made you come back?
I went to Oklahoma and Texas. Just for like a year or whatever, I went down there with my mom, and we was just kind of improving our life, you know what I mean, before we came back. And then, we were able to gain certain things, and then we came back, and, that's when I started, like, really meeting people when I got back, because when I was gone, I didn't really know nobody who could, record. I wasn't really meeting nobody like that, you know what I'm saying? So, I can say like that year was like a good period for me to write. I did a whole lot of writing because I couldn't record, so you know what I'm saying.
Now, what would you say is, from an artist perspective, a lot of times, I know for me as a listener and a big fan of every artist out here, I don't care if you rock or R&B or rap or whatever you want to, pigeonhole yourself into. What is your inspiration?
Basically, life in my past. You know what I'm saying? Just the people that I had to watch go through things. Then me going through things myself. It's like inspiration comes from all type of things. It could just be something that remind me of something in my past, like, you know, for anything, really, you know.
Is there any particular artist that you find more inspiring, whether it be why you started or just in your creative process currently?
Well, I can say Lil Wayne had a lot to do with why I started. You know what I'm saying? Just because he was the top dog. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Wayne was just like the top dog, and then after I went through that phase, then I started listening to old school music, and then you know, I remember somebody older than me saying that Jay-Z was the best rapper, and I thought Lil Wayne was the best rapper. So I'm like, why would he say that? You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was somebody who I respected though, like that. So I was like, all right, let me go and listen, because all I heard was like Big Pimp, and that's all I was really, you know. And then I started listening to it, and I'm like, oh shit, this dude is incredible. You know what I'm saying? So that made me dig deeper and deeper, and I started like really doing my research. And then, you know, I would say that one of my biggest influences though is Nas.
Considering all of that, and really that's mind blowing for me personally, you know, that how that transpired. But who would you say is the most inspirational or the greatest artist even of all time, period, in your mind? Everybody's got different tastes, so don't feel like you got to conform to any popular opinion.
Oh no, definitely not. Well, shadow of a doubt, I would say Michael Jackson.
Mm. 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 Now why?
Most inspirational, most growing up, I really like Mike was just like, I couldn't believe he had came from like way before I was born, you know. So it was like he was such a good performer, and all that stuck with me a lot, you know. Like just knowing that, you know, I'm gonna have to level my performance up to the point where I got people passing out in the crowd. When I seen that shit like on a TV, something in my mind as a kid, I was like, I wanna fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? I wanna be like performing and somebody pass the fuck out.
Wow.
Like, you know what I'm saying? So that was my first time experiencing shit like that. So like he really like he was like the greatest performer, singer, like everything, you know. I don't put nobody higher than him as far as like a complete artist. He did everything, rock and roll, hip hop, name it. Like, like, you know what I'm saying? He had his hand in it. So
now,
I gotta say that.
How do you, you know, one thing I do realize is when we feel that much admiration about anyone, we tend to want to use that and incorporate what we admire about them into our own lives and careers and whatnot. And really that leads me to my next question, which is how or what do you borrow about those points of Mike and incorporate that into your current career choice?
Energy. It's about creating energy between you and your listener, whether it's through the headphones or in front of you. That's something I feel like Mike was really able to do. It's kind of hard to explain because it's like, I don't know, you just got to be able to listen from both ends of those headphones, from you putting them in and for somebody listening to them and saying like, how can I touch you? And it's energy, you know what I mean? And energy is like real, you know? And it's crazy how energy works, but that's why people pass out. It's the energy that he's giving to them, and then they give it back, and they're drained after that. That's why they pass out, because they gave the energy back, and the energy that they gave back made him perform even harder. You know what I mean? Like, I want to do concerts where I'm performing for 2-3 straight hours. Like, I'll do that. You know what I mean? Like, because you're able to do that through that energy.
What do you say is so different on this project versus the last? Why would I want to? What will make me, if I've already heard 92 Drug Flow, what will make me be like, no, this is the album I really need to listen to? And, you know, maybe I feel like, hey, you know, I've already experienced, you know, the world of AR Wesley. You know, what is it about this project that's like, man, whoa, no, I need to go here?
Nobody has experienced the world of AR Wesley. You know what I'm saying? If you think that you have, it's only because you heard. You can only judge me off of the last project that I dropped. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to give you the exact same thing. I'm going to give you things that you liked, and I'm going to introduce you to me, especially on this project. I'm really, you know, letting you in. You know what I mean? Like, you really going to find out things about me that, you know, I don't tell people, I don't talk about. It's things that I don't talk about on social media that I'm heard about. You know what I'm saying? Situations, things I see in the world. And the reason I don't talk about it is because it's going to be on my project. How I feel about everything, politics, every fucking thing is going on my project. I've been saving it. That's why I don't talk about it on social media. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, there's certain things I want to save so I can surprise you when you hear it on the music. You know, I don't want to take the suspense away from the music. You know, so a lot of things, and pretty much any questions that you pretty much have, I mean, you can ask me. And, you know, like, you can hit me up, Twitter, Facebook, whatever, you know what I'm saying, ask me, and you may hear it in a project answered.